Hello and welcome to Willand P.E. It's week 6, lesson 3. I'm here with Jack. Hi. And today we're going to look at striking. Our skills session today is about striking, so let's remind you about that. So striking is useful in lots of sports. Cricket first. So things, for example, like cricket. Yep. Rounders or baseball. Yep. And hockey, for example. All use a striking pattern. So that's what we're going to work on today. Don't worry if you haven't got the equipment. What we're going to use is a magazine. So you're going to roll this magazine up. Just hold this please, Jack. And all you do is you roll the magazine up tightly, like this. And here's some sellotape I prepared earlier. Put the sellotape on there, like that. And you have got a striking implement, which is a foldable. Okay, now, okay, Jack, do you want to hold on to that? The disadvantage of this is it's a bit smaller, so it's a bit harder. But watch, we'll build up to the lesson. Okay, try it with this one. Ready? Oh, it's hard, isn't it? Try again, because it's smaller. Ready? It's gone. So that one's too hard for this. So what we do with the paper is we use a balloon. So you'll need a magazine and a balloon. And we're back. Right, try that now, Jack, with the balloon, just to show. Yeah. Okay, so that works well. Right, if you put those down, first of all, we're going to warm up. There we go. Okay, just warm up. Give that to me, please. All right, and just move your arms around. Okay, so come into the shot, please. So you do arm circles to warm up before we're striking. So arms, big circles back. Okay, and forward. Okay, and one arm forward, one arm back. And the other way round. So you've got one arm forward, one arm back. That's it, okay, so you get your arms moving. Now, so striking, we want to have the intent is really important about hitting things as hard as you can. Okay, so Jack, so if you want to get angry and you imagine you're going to hit something as hard as you can like that. Okay, go. Okay, so you just get used to hitting and then across your body and up. Okay, so you hit down, it's full intent, that's it, and then hit something up as high as you can. Yes, and across, just come into space so you don't hit anything there, that's it. Yeah, and just keep hitting things as hard as you can. That's it. Okay, good. So that's just getting the intent. The reason being, where's that balloon gone? Oh, there it is. It's over there. Yep. Okay. If you just pat the balloon up and down now, okay. If you just pat like this, it's quite good for some skills, but you'll never become a great striker because you'll just consistently be a patter. Okay. So we don't want to just pat all the time. So now, Jack, that balloon's going up in the air, and you're going to hit down as hard as you can. Okay, and that's what we get used to now. So the good thing about the balloon, parents, you'll be happy with, it's really hard to break your furniture and stuff with a balloon. All right, so ready? And again, so hit down. That's it. Okay. Oh, and then hit across. Hit up. Yep, good. Okay, go and get it in. That's it, yep. Right. So that's what we're going to do, try and really hit things hard. And again, like a balloon's a great thing because it doesn't damage. So the other way to practice striking is to have something on, here we go, so here's our plastic bottles, which we like a bit like golf, Jack. Yes, so that's a static implement, okay? So I will put it on something in a second, it's a bit low down. So if you put the balloon down now, and now you're going to just try and hit that paper as hard as you can. Yeah? Yeah, yeah. Good. All right, so if you screw up another bit of paper, so we've got a couple. And another one. Okay, so we're screwing up extra bits of paper now. And Jack's just going to rest them, we're just going to rest them on the bottle there. So like Jack said, like golf, but also like the hockey shot we showed earlier, where you step into something and hit, that's it, yep.
I'm trying to hit it without the bottle falling.
Okay. So he said he's trying to hit it without the milk bottle going. Yeah, so he's got some accuracy, but if this goes over, it's not a problem, it's empty. And again, it's less likely to damage something. All right, so now just go for the paper, Jack, but if you hit the, because when you play golf, you actually, that's what's going to happen, the tee's going. Now, if your child's been in lockdown for however many weeks we're on now, week 6, they may have some pent-up frustration. So this is a great way of getting that out. Parents, feel free to join in because you can get vent as well. All right, but you can see then what happens to his body when we get back to the seriousness of it. Okay, so Jack, there's not much left of his milk bottle there. So if you watch what Jack does now, he doesn't stand there and pat. Look what he does with his legs. Okay, and go. All right, you can get it while I explain. All right, okay. So as you see, he steps in like this. And that looks like some other stuff we've done, doesn't it? There. There. So you'll see how footwork comes into it. And the younger ones, put it down, please. Now, that's it, and rest it up, okay? So the younger ones will, give me that, please. Okay, we'll just start swinging here. That's fine, and just use hands. Now, if you don't, if you worry about just tapping it, that's what we'll then. So remember what I said. You must really go for it. So everybody here, you're just going to try and hit it as hard as you can. And the younger ones, as hard as they can, might use 2 hands and do something like that. That's fine. And then as they become older, then they'll start stepping in. So I'll give it back to Jack again now. All right, that's all right, I'll put it there. Right. It is like so remember, when we're doing all these striking actions, we're not trying to just copy a sport. Because the sport is adult-led and lots of adult rules. What we're trying to do is come from the child up. So we're trying to get the child to get all these skills, and then they can make other games. Okay, go. Did you actually hit the paper then, or did you just hit the bottle? So that one there, I think you hit the bottle, right? So then it's like a magic trick, isn't it? You can try and hit the bottle as hard as you can, okay, and the paper, try and get the paper to drop right down in that square. Cool, we haven't rehearsed that. That worked all right. So that's the stationary object. Okay, and as you can see, they're getting really aggressive. Then the accuracy, as we saw earlier, even Jack, who's got reasonable hand-eye coordination, it's hard to hit these objects when they're coming at you. So what we'll do is then you can get the parent or sibling to throw the balloon to you. So Jack, if you stand over that side. So like we did earlier, okay, so then you get this same intent, all right, of hitting this hard now, the balloon. Yeah, and that gives them the time to see what's happening. That's it. So they can track their eyes are tracking the object as it comes in. That's it. And again, all right, so now just do one-handed, Jack. All right, and you're going to try and hit the balloon down. Yeah, so as you saw from one of the very first lessons we did, as Jack does it, you'll notice this throwing action. The throw becomes the strike. It's the same thing. So if you're playing tennis or you want to play tennis, remember we talked about that's the ball toss up and that's the strike down. It's the same thing. So it's very hard to get that good strike without a good throw. So throwing comes before striking. Right, and then you make it harder. You want to have a go at this one. This one's not quite screwed up, so it might move a bit slower, it might be a bit easier. Just try, okay? Harder, isn't it? One more. Just try and I'll explain the point why this isn't working. Oh, we're going to be there all day. So as you can see what happens then, I'm slowing it down and he's limiting the speed of the strike to make it more accurate. So that comes later because it's really hard to do. So we go back to the balloon. We really want to go, right, do you know what 6 is in cricket when they hit it out the boundaries? Yeah, all right, so here we go. Going to hit for 6. Okay, so imagine you're in Botham. That's it. None of you know who Ian Botham is unless you're from my generation. But anyway, he just makes wine now. He stopped playing cricket. Ready? And go. Well, that's gone out the garage, so we'll give you 6 runs for that. So there we have it. Just some ideas. Remember, we're trying not to just pat, we're trying to really strike. And it doesn't matter if you haven't got the equipment, we can use, hold on, Jack, can you just, I'll get just a broom there. Here's one I hadn't prepared earlier. You might actually be able to hit it with the broom. Yep. Let's try that. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, we haven't rehearsed this. We don't rehearse any of this. We just go live. Ready? There's a longer lever there. Okay. Oh, that's hard, isn't it? But you could definitely... It's harder, isn't it? Because it's too long.
Further away.
Further away. Oh, hit it.
A bit.
A bit. Okay, but what about on the floor, like a hockey stick? Ready? Oh, try an ice hockey in our garage. That's it. So that was more of a controlled one. So hopefully you can see the difference between control and really whacking it. So we want to have a balance between, but balloons are really good. So thanks for watching. Have fun with your striking. Saying thank you? No, that's it.